Hello, I'm Myleene Klass, and as a mother myself, I feel like I have a huge obligation to the next generation. In fact, we all do in leading a much greener lifestyle. So, as of today, I pledge to join EDF Energy's low carbon vision. In fact, it starts today with the renaming of the EDF Energy London Eye. We can all make small changes, and here's how. Think about how much energy your home appliances use and how you could reduce or avoid using them altogether. For example, line drying your clothes instead of tumble drying them. When buying your appliances, look for EER or Energy Efficient Recommended. These products use less electricity. Fridges, freezers, and even computers are all products where energy-saving brands are available. Make use of kitchen waste. Why not create a wormery? This is an efficient way of using kitchen scraps to either compost or turn to liquid plant feed. If we all stopped wasting the food that could have been eaten or composted, it would cut CO2 emissions to the equivalent of 1 in 4 cars off the roads. When it comes to stocking your fridge, visit local farmers markets. Not only are the products locally sourced, but they also taste fantastic and are probably much cheaper than your local supermarket. They also use much less packaging, which means less plastic and ultimately saves on CO2 emissions. Insulate your home to stay warmer for less. Around 1/3 of all heat is lost through the walls of uninsulated homes. Getting cavity wall insulation could cut your bill by up to £115 and definitely your carbon footprint. Why not reuse and recycle? Around half the amount of shoes, accessories and clothes that we buy often go unworn, and yet they still create the equivalent of 8 million tonnes of CO2 each and every year. So take any unwanted goods down to the charity shop, or better still, why not have swapping parties with your friends? Now, as for these guys, hairdryers, they can create and consume almost as much as your tumble dryer or washing machine in the energy stakes. So if you can bear to, try and let your hair dry naturally. Why not start your own compost heap? You can use kitchen and garden waste and even newspapers to create your own fertiliser that you can use in the garden. And as for fruit and veg, again, you could grow your own. You don't have to have the biggest garden in the world, but you can certainly have your own vegetable patch. And if that's a little bit too much, what about a window box to grow your own herbs? Practically anything will grow somewhere. And as for getting around, walking seems to do me quite well, but if not, you can always take a bicycle. And if you've got a heavy load, why not add a basket? It's very retro, vintage is all the rage. So there you have it, some easy ways to lead a greener lifestyle.